Welcome to another daily challenge. I think it's number 7. I added one of my friends from NerdCube's Steam chat, and he has a much better score than I usually get, so this will be an interesting attempt. I'm going to try and beat that 65,000, but I don't know. My highest is over 70, so there's a chance. Today I'm going to talk about collectible card games and living card games. So I started out with Pokemon as a kid, and I played that collectible card game, and eventually it got banned in school to the point where one of my teachers actually ripped a kid's card into pieces in front of him. It's pretty ridiculous. So I moved on to Yu-Gi-Oh! As a young teenager, and that was something I got a lot into, and I ended up collecting that for a while. And then I got into Magic the Gathering around Ice Age block, and collectible card games in general are just a money pit. The way that they work is you buy a pack of cards. Sometimes they'll have starter packs of more cards than usual, and you have to hope that you get useful cards because it's all completely random. Typically a booster pack, which is the smaller pack, will be something like 8 common cards, 1 uncommon card, and a rare that could possibly be extremely rare. And the way that it works with Magic the Gathering is most of the cards that are rare are going to be $1 is the lowest it'll go, typically. And you can see rare cards go to numbers like $50 for, a new rare, or you might have older cards from like Alpha, the first one, and you'll have them worth, hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars. So it's kind of... Oh, that's where it is. Sorry, my mic likes to slide around because it's old, I guess. Don't worry, I gotcha. I was wondering where the damsel was. The dogzel? I don't know. I don't know what I'd call that. So, collectible card games, as you can imagine, if you want something specific, then you have to buy the cards separately. And if you buy the cards separately, then you're either going to be trading with someone cards that you don't necessarily want, or maybe cards that you want but you want less, or you're going to a store and you're buying them for, say 25-50 cents a pop. And believe me, that adds up. Recently I had a deck, before I quit Magic, I had a deck that I made special to what I wanted to do, and it cost me $50, and I was getting cheap cards. It cost me $50 just to make the deck. I could have bought a full game for that. Like, full retail game. Like, nowadays, if I had money, I'd be getting Steam games on sale. And that's considerably less. But, I mean, even being able to buy full retail game for one deck of cards that I probably won't play that much, it's kind of ridiculous in my opinion. So, I don't think I'm ever going back to Magic. I put a lot of money into it, and it's just... Some people find it really enjoyable, but I did it for fun, and too many people got too competitive about it. Or, I constantly lose because I don't care about quality. I don't go out and spend a bunch of money to get the best deck ever. So, I just play decks that are fun. So I ended up not really having that much fun with Magic because typically you want to do things like tournaments. I think the dog just saved me there. But also I can't save him. Oh well. I have plenty of bombs. So, Magic the Gathering spent a lot of money on it. I'm sure there's a lot of other people that have quit because of how much money they've spent on it. Some people get their money back, but those are the people that go to tournaments and they spend hundreds of dollars to make a really nice deck, which is basically just a really simple thing of, I'm going to repeat the same thing over and over until I win kind of thing. It's like 4 copies of some set of cards that seem to always win. That's typically what a tournament deck looks like. And a lot of people build their tournament decks off of what someone else has made. I don't think that's very fun. I like to come up with my own ideas. I don't like taking other people's ideas and trying to win with it. It's not about winning, it's about having fun, in my opinion. So, it's part of why I don't really like collectible card games anymore. But the other type of card game that I'm going to talk about, that I discovered not too long ago, are living card games. The difference between a collectible card game and a living card game is you know what you're getting when you get a living card game. The cards that are in the pack are always the same. I hate giant spiders. So, if I were to buy a starter pack for a living card game, I would get the same exact cards as anyone else that bought it. Every single time. So, being good at a living card game is mostly skill. It's not mostly having good luck and finding the right cards, or saving up a bunch of money so that you can buy all of the cards that you need. It's building off of the same set that everyone else has. But collectible living card games do have expansions, so you can have people not having the same cards as other people. Ooh, that was close, because they didn't buy an expansion pack. But the thing about the expansion packs is they're always the same cards. It's not a random pack of cards. So if I wanted to buy a specific one, I would know what I'm getting when I get into it. And that's what I like about living card games. I don't have to buy the pack over and over and over again if I want to add something to my game. I'm going to try and not walk under that spider. I do have gloves. I'm not doing so well. So one of the living card game that introduced me to living card games is not an original, though it's based off of a game by the same name that was made a while ago. Probably the same person. I can't remember. I didn't research it before doing this. But it's called Android Netrunner, and it's about it's a cyberpunk. If you know cyberpunk at all, it's a technological kind of futuristic thing, and it is about being either a corporation or a hacker. And the corporations are trying to protect their servers, and the hackers are trying to hack into the servers. And it's a very asymmetric game. Oh, I have sticky bombs, don't I? I definitely need that heart. It's a very asymmetric game, which means the person who's playing the hacker has a completely different experience than the person... Damn this mic. Alright, I'm just going to turn it so that the mic all the way down is at a reasonable spot, so I don't have to keep messing with it. So like I was saying, asymmetric means the person who's playing the hacker is going to have a completely different experience than the person who's playing the corporation. when you're playing the corporation, you're playing cards face down, and they don't know what to expect. The hacker has to play all their cards face up, and the way that they do their turns is a little different as well. So the experience of playing the two different things is very different, and it adds a lot to the game. And the person who made Android Netrunner is also the same person who does Magic the Gathering, and Richard Garfield. And I really like how Magic the Gathering is designed as a game. I like how the mechanics work. I just don't like the collectible card game setting. I don't like how it works. Uh-oh, uh-oh. There we go. Well, I need to find that damsel, the manzel. And not take damage. I seem to be not very good at avoiding damage right now. These tiki guys can be a pain in the butt sometimes. Gotta watch out for those boomerangs. Boomerang. Where is that damsel? Oh, there he is. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Ish. Yeah, that should work. Oh yeah, did what I planned. I might get that statue too if I have time. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Nope, I'm not going to be able to get the statue in time. Let's just get the boomerang and get out of here. Oh no, oh no. No, 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 no. Get off the wall. Get, oh my god. Oh, that was close. Okay. So, yeah, collectible card games versus living card games. Some people like collectible card games. I mean, if you have the money, then sure, go for it. But, yeah, I don't like that it gets people to spend a ton of money to just and they have to constantly keep up with the latest cards, especially if they have to do tournaments. Something I didn't mention, if you've never played Magic the Gathering, if you play in tournaments, they have something called Type 2, and that is the newest 2 blocks, I think. So, there's a certain set of cards that are recent that are only allowed in your deck. If you use older cards, you're not allowed to play them in the tournament. Oh, hello. Oh, but it might be worth it to last a little longer, or I could risk it and try and beat Caddy's score. I don't know. I'm just gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. I want to get that score. Watch out for the tiki trap. Oh, I could get her. Nice. I didn't need the... Why are there 2 damsels in this level? There was a kissing booth and a damsel. That's new to me. Alright. I left my boomerang behind. That kind of sucks. Oh, what else can I say on it? Something I do like about collectible card games is a mechanic that's known as drafting. And the way drafting works is you will have a booster, and you open up the booster pack. I believe it's 9 cards. And you take one card. Oh, you stupid bat. You're gonna get me killed. You take one card from the booster, and then you pass the pack over to the person on, say, your left. And they do the same thing. Everyone else does the same exact thing. Oh god. And then that just continues. And then you open another booster and you pass to the right, the opposite direction. And then you just keep doing that until you have enough cards to make a deck. And then you have to try and make a workable deck to compete with other people in. And that's a little more fair. It's not, you know, people making ridiculously overpowered decks that cost a lot of money. It's just being able to find something useful out of random cards. And there is a card game called 7 Wonders that I will be covering on this channel eventually. Where is that damsel? Maybe it's down here. I don't know. Is there a chance that it's up? I hear it more. Oh god. Oh, I don't have any ropes. Lovely. Well, I'm just gonna continue. And 7 Wonders is a very easy to get into card game, and it is entirely drafting. And the thing that's fun about drafting is you can get an idea, if you're paying attention, you can get an idea of what type of cards the person to your left and right are trying to grab. And then you can try and counteract that by either planning your deck against that, or by trying to take those kind of cards from them so that they cannot have them. And that's something that's very prevalent in 7 Wonders. You're trying to look at what your neighbors have built so far, which is a lot easier to do in 7 Wonders than in a Magic draft, because you're actually going to see what's going on, and you're not guessing based on what you think has been taken. Well, it's good I died, I guess. Oh, I beat it. Wow. That's possibly my best score. Yeah, I was running out of material there. A lot of running out of material there. That's what I think of collectible card games and living card games, and I'm going to be covering 7 Wonders and Android Netrunner at some point. I'm most likely going to just show what Android Netrunner is, because I don't really have anyone to play it with. But it looks like I did pretty good. Let's see what the number is for a scoreboard. 641. Sounds good to me. Wow, I actually got a good score. Have a good rest of your day. I will see you next time.